there it is, 45 games played, one more to go. We're in 16th. Welcome back, guys, to the Shrewsbury save. We've got 56 points, and we've got the last game of the season against Oxford, who are just about relegated. They'll need something special to get out of this one. They need Scunthorpe and Bradford to lose points, and they need to win. Right, so we're gonna live on that last game, but before we do, let's have a little roundup of the past couple of games and maybe of the entire season. Right, let's get into it. I think the last game I showed you guys is the Barnsley game. Not sure, but I think this is the last one. So we won that one. We drew that one. 1-1 with George Green getting on the score sheet. We then lost to Leyton Orient 3-0. Really poor game. But then we won against Fleetwood 3-1. Connor Goldson, Aaron Wildig and Chuba Akpom getting on the score sheet. Another 3-win victory against Rochdale with James Collins scoring 2 goals and Chuba Akpom scoring 1. Yeovil, we lost to them 1-3. Chuba Akpom getting an early goal for us, but we didn't quite build on it. Portsmouth 1-0. That's a decent defeat. I mean, Portsmouth went on to win the league, so that's not a bad result per se. Peterborough 2-2 with George Green and Chuba Akpom on the score sheet. Then we won 3-2 against Crewe, with James Collins scoring 2 and Chuba Akpom scoring 1. Coventry, this game was absolutely. I mean, look at it. At 19, okay, I thought it was worse actually. I thought we deserved to lose it like 12-0, but it's actually not that bad. Not that bad. Is relative because 6-0 is still a horrible result. But we didn't completely end up in a negative spiral. We've been doing this all season, going up and down, sketchy form all over the place. Rotherham was a 1-1 draw because we scored a penalty through James Collins. 1-2 defeat to Colchester. I think we deserved to win this game, actually. If I remember correctly, we were dominant in this game, but we didn't score as many goals as we should have, and we conceded too many goals, too many soft goals, really. Crawley, 3-0 defeat, really poor game. Then we won to Millwall. Surprise. Actually, an actual surprise to me. I mean, Crawley were 20th, I think, at the time, and we were 19th. And that was a crucial game. And they beat us. Actually, I'm not sure anymore now. Yeah, I think so, because, let me just have a quick look. Crawley, they're still 20th. But both Crawley and Blackpool were, immediate rivals, direct rivals to us, and they both beat us 3-0, which is a horrible feeling. It's a horrible result as well. But in between, we won surprisingly against Millwall, who were 4th, something like that. But we won 1-0. Very good result. Luke Williams getting the only goal for us there. Then we went on I actually didn't notice while playing, but these are all 1-0s, which is good. I mean, that means we're keeping a clean sheet, which we're not always, we haven't done for a long time before. So the clean sheet is alright, but we should be scoring more. But we scored 1 against Oldham. Ishmael Miller, again, against Walsall, Luke Williams with a late winner, but we did deserve that one. And Swindon, again, a 1-0 victory through Chuba Akpom's goal. Now, this 3-game win streak, if you can call that a streak, is the best we've done all season. I think it's a bit late to start performing, but yeah, it's good to see that they didn't choke or anything. Players kept their cool, even when we got defeated pretty badly by direct rivals, so that's all positive. But for next season, I mean, we need to sort out specifically our away form. I mean, look at that, we haven't won too many away games. Home form is a little bit better, but we need to sort out that away form, and we need to make sure we don't concede soft goals like we did all season, this season, and we need to try to get our efficiency up a little bit more. Alright, so let's switch over to transfers. Quite a lot has happened here. Not in the incoming transfers, but in the outgoing transfers. I've struggled all year with financial fair play. It's ridiculous. We have like 20k wage budget extra that we're not using, but we can't use it because we don't have enough. We don't receive enough funds. I'm not an expert on financial fair play, but apparently you can only in the League One you can only spend a certain percentage of your revenue on wages, and it's not a lot for us. It's a really small amount, so I think we're gonna struggle for a couple more years unless we can get our revenue all the way up, which we might be able to do if we start playing a little bit better, but then we need good players as well, and we can't really afford good players because we can't really give them a decent contract due to the wages restrictions, and it's a bit of a vicious circle. But anyway, I had to let go of a few players. James Caton, I'm not sure if I showed you guys him already, but I had to let go of him because he's really rubbish. Andy Robinson, his contract was running out and he was getting pretty old, only 1 star. So yeah, I thought, why not, let's get rid of him so I can try to offer new contracts to some of the players that I actually want to keep. Because I could only like give new contracts or offer new contracts with, I don't know, 300 euros per week, which is not enough to convince anyone to stay. Mark Halstead, he had to go as well, and Cayman Anderson as well. I released a few others. I think, yeah, mutual termination. I mutually terminated some of the contracts as well. So we have some room now. We do comply with financial fair play again, but it's only just, and we're having still a few issues with the contracts expiring. In particular, most notably Jason Lloyd-Weiler. He's been vital for us this season. Average rating 6.89. I mean, he's conceded a lot of goals, but it's not due to him at all. It's due to the entire team not defending the way they should be. But if I try to offer him a new contract, I mean, he wants 4.2k per week. I can only offer him 2.2. Oh, I could only offer him 1.6, so now it's 2.2. Maybe we can try and work something out. I'll do that later, but I'm gonna do my very best to keep him. But if I can't, I'm gonna have to draw the card of youth completely. Where is he? Callum Burton. I'm already giving him some games now because he's progressing really well. He's estimated to have a 5-star potential ability, which is really great. So I will be looking to use him a little bit more next season anyway, but if I can keep Lloyd Violet, I want to try and do that. Right, so yeah, actually, speaking of youth players, I have another guy for you guys. Nathan Mills. I know he looks... I mean, he doesn't look spectacular, but he's got 2-star current ability, and he's got 4.5-star potential. And what impressed me most was his progress. Look at that. He came from 5 tackling, and he's now at 10. So he is going to hopefully progress even faster if I start using him. I haven't used him at all. This is just purely from training, so I'm hoping particularly the crossing and dribbling stats I want to improve a little bit. His passing, his technique, all of his technical stats. I mean, I'm never gonna make an attacking left back from him out of him, but he might be able to improve a little bit on those stats. So I will be using him a little bit more next season as well. Right, so another thing I want to show you guys is the staff, more in particular. Oh no, I have a new head of youth development to try and, because we had an intake of youth players, which I'll show you in a minute, but you know, it said that the personality and coaching style of my head of youth development was a factor in the kind of players that we attracted, and I just went to have a little look at who was available, because of our previous head of youth development didn't really match my coaching and training style, so I wanted to try and get someone who matched it a little bit better. So we've got someone who has a closing down pressing style, tactical coaching style, that's not really that important. Adventurous playing mentality, I would have liked just attacking. Adventurous is a little bit too adventurous, a little bit too much for me, but yeah, the marking style I'm not that bothered about. And I like that his personality is professional. I hope that we can attract some professional youth players that way. Anyone else? Yeah, I changed assistant managers. Michael Jackson is no longer my assistant manager. Pains me to say it, but had to let go of him. He was out of contract, nearly out of contract, and he wasn't all that great. This guy's a lot better, and he again matches my playing style a little bit better. I would have liked to see the pressing style being different, but on the other hand, I'm not going to be using him as a tactical coach, so it's not really that big of a deal. It's just his advice is going to be a bit different from what I feel should be happening. But you know, he's got a Continental Pro license. His playing style is direct, so yeah, a couple of things that match, and most of all, I mean, is a good judge for the players. He's got a decent level of discipline. His motivating's all right, decent determination, decent working with youngsters, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Anyway, who else is new? I don't think we have any other guys. Yeah, let's have a look at the youth intake. Right, so looking at potential ability, we've got Ray Spear, who is by far the brightest young talent we have had in a while. And at last we have a winger. I posted this on Twitter as well, I think, when he showed up. We finally have a winger. It's gonna take a while for him to reach first team level, but in cup matches, for example, I might give him a try, and in a couple of years' time he will be ready for first team appearances. So yeah, looking good. I'm hoping that we can eventually evolve to a wider tactic, which is more of my, what I like to play with wingers. But we only have a left winger yet so far, so a right winger is still to come. This guy, Nicholas Wright, is another bright talent, 18 years of age, central midfielder. Yeah, not too shabby. He's got great physical stats. His balance is awesome. Good stamina, natural fitness, agility, agility, right? Great determination and flair as well. So yeah, future looking bright for this fella. Who else? Lee Fisher. Yeah, starting to getting to the 4-star potential ability ratings. I mean, 4-star potential ability isn't bad, but if we progress and we get into the championship eventually, this probably won't cut it anymore. So by the time he gets into the first team, he might not have what it takes anymore. But yeah, we'll see. Right, let's get on to the game. So the match preview. We've never lost to Oxford, so that's a positive sign. It's the last game of the season, so we want to end in style. We've already ended our home season in style by winning against Swindon, who are, I don't know, somewhere in the playoff spots, I think. Let's have a look. Swindon, yeah, 6th. They were 4th at the time, I think. And this is probably the team I'm going to go with. Let's have a quick look. We've had a lot of trouble with injuries. Oh, George Green is back. That might change things a little bit. Let's take Jason Lloyd-Filer off the bench. I don't usually take a goalkeeper with me. Who else do we need to take with us? Jermaine Grandison. I'm inclined to leave Ryan Woods on there because we played well in the last game with him. So I think I'm going to leave him in there, and I'm going to take Nathaniel Knight Percival instead of Ben Davies, because otherwise we've got too many lone players in the first team. Yeah, I think that's pretty much alright. I've changed James Collins's role, the target man, to a supporting role. Basically because I pulled down one of the the attacking midfielder in order to have a little bit more, just more numbers in midfield, really. So yeah, this is a slightly altered tactic. I've got it on counter mentality with float crosses, pass into space, work ball into box, play out of defense, look for overlap, drop deeper, close down more, get stuck in, use tighter marking, and be more expressive. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Since it's an away game, lately, I mean, in the League 2, I would still try to control the game, but it just hasn't been working. I mean, the counter mentality has even been risky at times. Yeah, let's see what they can do to keep our run of form going. That would be kind of ironic to get a sounds a bit loud in my headphones. To get a 4-game winning streak at the end of the season would be ironic, because we haven't had a great season like you guys saw. Right, so can we break here? No, we can't. Maybe we can pick it back up. Come on, put some pressure on. Ooh, Early goal for Oxford. I hate to say it, but this has been happening quite a lot when we lose heavily. in the 3-0 games we lost to Crawley, and I don't remember the other one. We conceded early on as well, so this isn't a good sign. But Skarts brings it in for an Akpom header. Woo. Chuba Akpom. We're gonna miss him next season. He's on a loan, and well, maybe we can try and loan him again, but we're definitely not gonna be able to keep him on a permanent basis. A few more players that we want to try and keep, actually. Jonathan Teixeira being one of them. Oh, great, some knocks. Oh. Did you guys see that? We'll keep these on just a little bit longer. That's horrible. Look at that. Come on, guys, put some pressure on. Yeah. I should have done this earlier. I usually tell my players around the 30-minute mark to concentrate, because I noticed that we concede a lot of goals in the last quarter before halftime. So I tell them to concentrate, and that seems to usually sort of do the trick, but was a little bit too late now, I think. Never mind. Yeah, let me just aggressively tell them I expect more, because I do. We need to be beating these guys. Let's have a quick look at the average positions. Yeah, not much to do. Yeah, maybe we can, well, just take that one off. Yeah, let's go like that. So, Ryan Woods, Veselovsky, Chuba Akpom. Come on, guys. An early goal would be nice. Nope. Maybe now. Oh, come on, man. What was that? Is that the way we've been playing all season? I don't think so. Chuba Akpom. Alright, James Collins. Come on. Feed someone through. Skarts. We keep losing the ball. Not good. Come on. I am going to encourage everyone, and James Collins is really not good. I'm gonna take him off in a second after this highlight. Clifford, James Collins. Getting frustrated. Come on, guys. Right, so let's take James Collins off. And I'm gonna change shape as well. Aaron Vildick. Clifford can go here. George Green and Liam Lawrence. He's going to be an advanced playmaker support. His last game for us. Yeah. No, I'm gonna keep him as a half-back. George Green is going to be an attacking midfielder. And I'll put Chuba Akpom on an attack duty. Right, let's try and let's go standard. Work the ball into the box. Fire. Play a little bit wider. Come on, Liam Lawrence is still our captain, I think so. Come on, captain. Show him how it's done. Here we go. Lawrence, Green, Akpom loses out. Here's Clifford, Green. Williams, Akpom! instant. There's an instant impact. That's the word I'm looking for. Instant impact from Luke Williams, and not just Luke Williams, George Green as well. Great substitutions, if I say so myself. All right, come on, guys. Let's try and get up and over. Not going to, are we? Come on. Get the ball back. Ooh, maybe we are. Akpom, Williams. Get it back. Ooh, what the how did he get that over? That was harder to miss than to hit the target. Come on, guys. We're getting into this game. Let's have a quick look at... yeah, the pitch, it really doesn't suit a fluent playing style, but let's go with that. No, just put that off. I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself, but well, I'm always talking to myself when I'm recording a video, but you know, we want to try and win this game, but don't want to change too much. Let's see if this works. Come on, guys. Come on. 5 more minutes to go. Ooh, playing with fire, playing with fire. Oh. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. Come on, James. It's James Kozlowski, right? All of a sudden, I'm doubting myself. Okay, I think control mentality was a bad idea. We're gonna go counter. Let's try and keep hold of the draw. Not really working. I know, no pain, no gain, stuff like that. No risk, no glory. I don't know, but I'm sorry, I can't afford. That's my recording device telling me I have to hurry the fuck up. So I'm gonna do that. Come on, guys. Let me just quickly have a team talk. Gorge. Ooh. Chuba Akpom. Come on. Clifford. Green. Akpom. Back to Green. Come on. Kozlowski. Akpom. Oh. I've got only 30 seconds left. Come on, guys. 20 seconds left. Come on. Ooh, counter. Come on, quickly, please. Please. 10 seconds. Come on. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. So here I am again. Sorry, I just had to remove some stuff from the microphone or the voice recorder. But that's it. Yeah, final game of the season. I'm not gonna tell them they're unlucky. I'm just gonna tell them they weren't good enough. Right, 2-2 draw against Oxford, who are relegated because of that. Yeah, we didn't have anything to win anymore except for maybe a higher up finish. We could have had 15th if we won our game, but oh well, what's done is done. 17th, that's a poor result, really. It's less than I expected. I would have expected to, finish around between 10th and 15th. I think I would have been happy with. This isn't bad, but it was a little bit too nervy towards the end of the season, seeing if we were gonna make it or not. And I really don't like the form we've been showing. I got filter on? No. Yeah, the form, I mean, this is far too sketchy. This is, what, is it this season? This isn't this season, is it? What? Yeah, I knew that. That wasn't this season. Too many green dots. Yeah, that's too sketchy. And we need to improve on that. It's still not this season, or is it? Because it's the, yeah, that's why. Right. Yeah, but we can build maybe on this these last 4 games. Well, maybe the last 6 games, if you forgive the 3-0 Blackpool defeat. Yeah. Okay. The last thing I'm gonna do in this far too long video is show you guys some of the top performers. Let's have a look. Goals. Top scorer is Chuba Akpom with 19 goals in 44 appearances. That's alright. It's not bad, but it could have been better. Scott Vernon is second with 11. Scott Vernon is probably leaving as well. Oh no, I did actually manage to give him a new contract for far less per week, far less wages, far fewer wages than before. So yeah, he's staying. I'm not sure in what capacity he's gonna be performing next season. Maybe he'll just be there for, you know, mentoring, tutoring some of the young players. But he's staying. James Collins then has 10 goals in 27 appearances. Not too great either. And then we've got a few other honorable mentions. In the assists, Chuba Akpom again top of the table, well top of the squad with 12. James Collins has 9, and then we've got George Green and Joe Scott both with 7. Jordan Clark has 6. Average rating is George Green, Chuba Akpom, and then we've got Jonathan Teixeira. They're both 7.02 and George Green 7.13. James Collins is up there with 6.95 and Aaron Wildick has 6.92. The points per game, I find this an interesting stat. I only found out about it during this season, but it's a good one. It's a really good one. Jonathan Teixeira is up there with 1.61 points per game. Jermaine Grandison with 1.53, and then we've got Connor Clifford with 1.4, which is the way I feel it as well. I mean, it's just you notice that you tend to do better with certain players in the team. Toward the end of the season, Jermaine Grandison sort of had less of an impact. He started to play a bit worse. Which is reflected in his last 5 games. Score, rating, same thing for Connor Clifford, but they've done fairly well throughout the season. So important players for us, I think. Most especially Jermaine Grandison and Jonathan Teixeira. Connor Clifford is alright, but I'm babbling. Right. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me, I think. For next season, I want to try and get at least top of the table. Top half of the table. I want to try, but I want to get at least mid-table. But I really want to try to get top half of the table if we do get out of the financial fair play business. If we can sort that stuff out. I've asked the board to look for a parent club, but they couldn't find any, so we're still not generating that much revenue. I'm not even sure if the revenue or if the money from a parent club is considered real revenue. Not sure. So I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit. But yeah, I'm hoping that we can extend some of these loans, because like I say, they've done pretty well. Chubakpom, Jonathan Teixeira, Jordi Ortega as well, actually. George Green, obviously. Luke Williams. I'm not sure about Dimitri Lavallee. I want to use my own youth if I can. But this fellow, I mean, he's pretty decent. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it now. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you thought of this season, what you think of the 17th place we got, what you think of the save so far. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Thanks a lot for watching. If you did like it, please remember to click that like button. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.